Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of the Tower of Time. We are making our way lower in the tower by means of using the service floor. We came in through a side entrance and we're hoping that it's going to take us deeper into the tower. This level has orcs on it like the previous one, but it's also got some other creatures that have been lured through a different portal. We just made our way from up in the rafters down here and we're kind of exploring to see what we can find. There were some things that we saw from above, like this enchant scroll. Increased total weapon damage by 20%. Ooh. That's pretty powerful. 20% is a big hit, and putting some knockback on as well. Very nice. Yeah, there was some things that we saw from above that we're going to want to try and collect, and definitely some horrible things that we're going to want to try and avoid if possible. But mostly I'm interested in that blueprint that we just saw a little bit up to this direction. Let's grab the gold as we go past. What are we at for gold? 526. That might be enough for us to get a level on someone. We can't do anything with that giant ogre from this side, so it's probably going to take us round. Grab that little bit of gold as well. That's 575. If we get up to 600, we'll go back to town and see if we could afford a level up. This ogre's body is twice as large as the ones your party have fought before. Clearly, it must have been their greatest warrior. What force could have defeated such a tower of strength? Your champions shudder at the thought. Indeed we do. Anything over here? No, it doesn't look like it. So, the question is, how do we get to that blueprint? And can we do it without engaging anyone? The answer is no. Tree creature, hive queen, and elite spike creature. This guy's got an aura of thorns. Large beast creatures are assaulting a party. They're different than the ones met before. Their skin glows with green light. They're not very fire resistant. Yeah. Looks pretty... Can I get details? Ironbark aura. Armor of allies within 7 meters increased by 14. Ooh. Definitely separate the tree creatures or blitz them down. Let's take them on.
Yes.
We don't know where they're going to come from, so for right now, let's just put on our buffs. And we'll let them come to us as much as possible. We'll give you an ent over here. And you know what? We'll actively start getting some shots off as well.
Acknowledged.
That Thorns aura is going to be pretty nasty. It makes me want to get a healing thing out early. Yeah, let's do it over there.
Ready to serve, my
Get
lord.
you two to step in
Will do.
and try and help take this thing out.
Aye, my lord.
Acknowledged.
That healing's
Onwards
already
to the
gone,
fray.
jeez.
At your service.
Charge on in. Let's
Yes, my lord.
let's get some more buffs on.
Moving out.
How may I help you?
We got more this way. Right,
Right
carry
between
on
the
with
eyes.
our
Mani Marte.
ranged combat in this direction.
Orders?
We know they're all a bit weak to fire.
My blade is yours to command.
Get the reinforced armor on. You may not make it out of this bit in time,
Your wish
but
is my command.
no, didn't quite manage it. That was an air burst that hit us there. As soon as you're not dazed, we'll get you
Moving into position.
going after the next target. That went much better.
At your service.
You're going to be in a little spot of trouble. But we're doing okay on our
May the
numbers.
light guide your path.
%67%
Affirmative.
of enemies have been taken out.
Yes.
Come on, help them out.
Maninata.
Otherwise, that's just going to be
Yes,
painful
sir.
for the sake of it. Right, get a fireball in here.
Ready to serve, my lord.
Go charge this
Unleash
way.
hell.
And why not? We'll stick a hunter's mark up here as well.
Mani Marte.
Aye, my lord. Yes, moving.
Come back to the middle and get a little bit of healing. That was the last of them. Cool. I thought there was going to be one more after that. A nice, easy introduction to the new types of creature we're facing on this level. And that means we can sneak around to the right and grab that blueprint. A Compendium of Magi. This is going to allow us to train Eric up to level 7. Well, there is still plenty of stuff for us to do and explore in this area before we move on. But seeing as we've got over 600, let's head back to the city. We'll put that blueprint in. That's going to cost us a whole bunch. Well, actually, it would cost 500 to train Maeve. Being able to train Eric up to level 5, though, I think will be more useful to us. So we'll put the blueprint in the Mage Tower, and now we just need to save up, is it 400? Yeah, 400 for us to get a level up for Eric. Back to the tower we go. Now, on this floor, we do have another 2 blueprints to find, so that's going to be kind of interesting. Fair few more battles, 3 secret rooms though, so we're going to have to keep our eyes peeled for anything that looks a little out of the ordinary. Ancient chest. It's got a nice little resisting amulet. We've got one of Sleeth's books. This looks like it goes somewhere. Let's touch it. Sleeth's archives. I've lost track of the days since setting up camp here. It would seem time itself has become my enemy as my food is all but gone. I know there's sustenance above, but the risk of venturing back is far too great. The orcs now have complete domain. Oh, great spirits, how did this happen? Where did I go so wrong? I'm faced now with an important decision. The future of Altara, my empire, hangs in the balance. The crystals I carry hold sufficient energy to open one last portal. Only one. There is no margin for error. The final world must bear fruit, or all will be lost. I'm departing in the morning to a more satisfactory location. I'll open the last portal and prevail. One day, these journal pages will be the first volume of the illustrious history of Emperor Sleeth. Yeah, that day is not today, however. Yes, and as much as that is an altar, there's nothing that we can do with it. And this doesn't extend any further that way, so we are indeed going to have to head back round. This place is an absolute trash heap. It has fallen into disrepute. Or disrepair, I should say. We've got a new teleporter just up here. Sewers in a service level. Tiniest little passageway down. I'm not convinced it's smart for us to be standing in this. Descending a ladder into the subterranean canals, an overpowering stench engulfs the party, hitting them like a crashing ocean wave from days long gone. The canals are overrun with a green sludge which oozes gently around your champions as they drop from the last ladder rung. The sludge moves by no apparent natural current, leaving you to wonder if the green goop is in fact alive. Mortok's last stand. This green sludge is corrosive. If we linger here, our armor and weapons will be rendered useless. And my new leather boots too. Let's get out of this vile stink and look for another way. There's no way back, only forward. Come, Maeve. I'll carry you until we reach solid ground. Huh? Wait, you weren't joking, were you? Thanks, but I'll manage. Funny, I didn't hear him offer to carry anyone else. We've got some kind of sluice gate. Vegetation is thriving here. Nature can apparently adapt to all circumstances given time. We have a little respite. And there's that chest that we saw through the wall earlier. And that's a pretty powerful bow. And we've got a combat coming up. Alright, before we engage that, let's have a look at the items that we've picked up and see if there's anything that's an obvious improvement. I am thinking that with the extra health increase, this could be good, except we are slow because of that -1 movement speed. So the 0.5 movement speed we're getting on our current helmet is keeping us mobile. This would be a significant step up though compared to the axe that we've got. Higher DPS, lower attacks per second, but it hits bigger. It doesn't do the stun, daze, or blind. And it's got space for an enchantment. And it gives us back a little bit of mana per hit. Let's switch across to that. We'll get rid of that chaotic steel axe of poison. Now this necklace that we picked up reduces our cooldown. That's cool. Gives us more attack speed. That's nice. Our current one gives us movement speed, which is kind of vital. We are still like very slow compared to everyone else, so even that little bit of movement speed is going to be helping out. Don't think that hammer's worth us keeping, so we'll get rid of that. Don't think this helm is worth us keeping. Oh, wait, this is a two-handed sword. I did not spot that. That was a mistake then. Alright, temporarily we are off the shield. That is a little bit of an annoyance, but these things happen. Actually, it was this shield that we had been using. I suppose we can keep our current weapon. It's not super terrible. It has leveled up with our level. We can make a new thing to go in there as well. Yeah, let's do that. Seeing as we have the crystals. Something with a decent bit of stun, maybe a hammer actually. Or the spike axe for the massive armor penetration. It is less damage overall though. Earth axe is currently winning in my mind. Yeah. Let's go for the Earth axe. Ooh. It looks funky. It is low DPS though. Like significantly lower than what we've got. So there's no incentive for us to be crafting stuff because we can't do the next material set. At least right at this moment. Alright, we'll salvage that back up. And we'll just go with our regular sword until we find something else. That's 19.4. This one that we got through was 18.3. So yeah, our current one is significantly better. Get rid of both of those. In terms of the armors, more health points, but our current one does regen, so these would need to be significantly better for us to change over to them. It's got some good resists, but our current one drops our cooldowns significantly with the enchantment on them. So same statement as before. That was our old ranged weapon. We may as well get rid of that. And this one is a bit pants because it's underleveled. So both of those go. These boots do have more movement, but this has the resistance aura. And we've got the life force spirit in the Elder Shamans. So that is giving us 1% hit points and mana per second. So that's really giving us between 2 and 3. Yeah, call it 2 health and 1.5 mana. It's not bad. Do we want to take away your water resistance and make you immune to daze? Reduce your mana though? Probably not. Alright, that's it for Maeve. In fact, I think we're probably done looking at everyone's equipment. Well, that was worth it. What a complete waste. We've gone and gimped our attack weapon on Kane. That's fine. We'll find something else, I'm sure. Large beasts are standing guard in the sludge, apparently enjoying it. Corruption has a positive effect on the enemy. They regenerate health each second, which means
My blade is yours
we
to
need
command.
to blitz them down as much as possible. Let's zoom out a little. We've got guys coming from there, so let's just go straight for the attack.
Mani Marte, Deathlolale.
Sire,
My lord?
Yeah, let's keep the party's resists and everything going up.
Yes, my lord.
Heru Amin.
And we can get the Ent in place. Get some early spells out.
Aye, my lord.
Speaking of early spells, let's get a fireball over there. That works.
Sire.
We can charge in, do a little bit of stun.
Mani Marte.
Let's get some ranged
Right
support.
between the eyes.
Because of where we are, we're going to struggle
Of course.
to constantly
Ready to serve, my lord.
adjust for
Mani
the amount
Marte.
of cover that the enemy's got. Let's get a little regen thing out to help. That's not
Unleash hell.
been
Orders.
that useful.
Mani.
Come on, lend him some assistance. He's going to get stunned again anyway.
Sire.
Yes.
On my way.
Yes.
Time for us to get a little bit of a swing in, stun them.
Shoot them.
And
Maninata.
ranged attacks.
Yes, sire. At once, sire.
How may I help you?
If you could get out of there before that thing hits and stuns you, that would be great.
Unleash hell.
Heru Amin.
Both of you attack these, and in fact, get a multi-shot thing out.
Affirmative.
There we go. Blind them up.
Mani Marte.
Don't really need any healing right this second.
Yes, my lord.
Who's next? Right over the other
At your
side.
service.
Swing everyone round
Your
here
wish
into the
is
open.
my command.
Advancing. Yes, sire.
Get a fireball on him. He's going to have a little bit of a hard time.
Mani Marte.
I think we can get our Ent friend back out.
May the light guide your path. All right.
Shoot them.
Time for a little bit of arrow rain. Oh, just missed him. That's a
Yes.
shame. Hit this guy.
Unleash hell.
At your service. Your
I'll pull
wish is
you
my
two
command.
back and leave the Ent to finish that up. Oh, there is more in there, right.
Yes.
Yes, my lord.
Charge all the way through to the other
Onwards
side.
to the
Don't
fray.
get hit by the thing as it happens. And that was the last of them. Not too tough. Not too tough. Shame we didn't get a one-handed warrior's weapon. Still, not to worry. Looks like there is a passageway that goes off down there, but how the hell would we get to it? Oh, are we going to have to go down into the sludge? I really hope not. There is a strange plant here. This whole sewer area is quite disconcerting. There is money back there that I didn't see. Let's go back and grab it. Luckily, the pathfinding in the game is pretty darn solid. Here we go. Only if you click to collect something, though. If you're clicking to just walk, it goes exactly where you click. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my eyes open for any buttons or switches or anything that looks like it could open a secret area. Bulbous plants make threatening wet noises when we approach. I agree, best not to disturb them. Can't get through there either. It looks like we've got a teleport just up and away out of the sewer, so that's good. Grate is sealed shut. We cannot pass through there. So I guess we're going out here. Exit from the sewers and a magic barrier. Ooh. Plus a small forge. And what looks like a big lever on the other side. Got some statues, got some gold. Do we have anything that we would like to upgrade? Ooh. I mean, thinking about it, I should put the enchantment on that bow. Yeah. Putting elemental empowerment on this while we're ahead of the damage curve, I think is a good choice. That's a big bow. I am quite happy with that. We could upgrade the amulet. And it would be fine for you to wear it. Reduce your cooldown, give you more resistances. Maybe we do that. Didn't really do much. It gave it an enchant slot. Might have given it attack speed as well. Not entirely certain, but either way. What can we put on amulets? Rage Spirit increases movement speed and attack speed by 15%. That's actually kind of cool. Destructive Crystal Amulet of Anxiety. Look at that. Attack speed up to 21%. Movement speed is now 7.6. That's fast. Like, it's fast enough that I'm going to give it to you instead. That's kind of like how vital it is. That's 4.72 as opposed to 4.7. It's really not much in it. I suppose because it gives you 0.6, the percentage we've got will end up scaling more with other bonuses. That's where the real benefit comes in. But it is still faster. which means I guess by default you get this one. We are losing a little bit of health on this. No armor though, so that's not a problem. Yeah, I think it's a good choice. I think it's still a good choice doing that. Definitely want to get some fancier boots that give us some movement speed though. Let's have a look at this barrier. Magical barrier blocks the passage. Your champions cannot identify the origins. Well, down into the sewers we go again, and there was a lever up that way, but let's do a left wall hug as we come out of here. Ooh. What a strange little place this is. It looks like there's a couple of different ways into it. Still sticking with the left wall hug. A sizable group of beasts surrounds a large chest up ahead. Some lay stretched out near the chest, others stalk back and forth, sniffing the ground and tilting their heads towards distant downs at the canals. Should your party risk a confrontation to secure the strongbox? Well, it's probably going to be a difficult fight. But I do think we probably should. Buzzing terrorists, spike creatures, aqua creatures. Yeah. The enemies have set up guard positions near the ancient summoning portals. The group's very large and does not block your passage. Additionally, the approach is difficult and your party needs to split. Are you willing to risk a mission? Yeah, let's try it. So, summoning portals. And we start in different areas. Ooh, I see. This is definitely interesting.
Aye, my lord.
Yeah, we'll be fine with this.
How may I help you?
Mani Marte, Fulien.
So I'm gonna want
Yes.
you both going that way. I'm gonna want
On my
you
way.
both going this way.
Yes, my lord.
Shoot them.
On my way.
Both
Your
get
wish
in
is
position,
my
and then we
command.
will go off to the portals.
Moving out.
Unleash hell.
Orders.
Try and get a fireball on the portal itself.
Maninata.
Let's try and give as many extra buffs as we can. We'll get this in here.
At your service.
I need you to charge in just as soon as you can. Well, let's get the party
Affirmative.
buffed. There we go, we can charge in there. And we need all that happening. Cool.
Shoot them.
Let us put all the buffs we possibly can on in the area. Get some arrow rain going out. And this first portal should go down relatively quickly.
Heru Amin. Sea Samin.
Your wish is my command.
Yes.
Can you please help out and get these guys killed?
At your service. On my way.
Right, time to
Money Marte.
regroup.
Yes. Moving into position.
Money.
2 portals down.
May the light
Right,
guide
everyone
your
out of
path.
that zone, and we move up.
Maninata. Fulien.
Yes, my lord.
And it's time for us to do some big hits. We can charge right in the middle because of our thorns.
Shoot them. Of course.
As soon as we get close enough to do a decent hunter's mark, that'll go out as well. That'll do. But keep the attacks on.
Money Marte.
And the final thing is going to be the Ice Storm.
For honor and glory.
Just keep trying to
Advancing.
take it out.
Yes, sire.
It will go down.
Unleash hell.
Keep focusing on that, please.
At once, sire.
All right.
And they're all taken out. Cool. Blitz them, and it's done. Got some more little items, but mostly I'm interested in this chest. What have we got? Ooh. Chaotic Goldstone of Talent. Not massively enamored, but the right stone eye, however. This seems interesting. Also, because it's named, it makes me think there's going to be a left stone eye as well. Reduces enemies' elemental resistance by 12%. So, kind of like an elemental shatter, in a way. I'm not against that as an idea. Let's see, what are we currently using? We've got the slow, stun, and daze, but not really elemental shatter, so let's try it out, see how it feels. And up and round we go. Please don't be a mimic. It's not a mimic. It's a chaotic hand crossbow. This is a fun little place to find our way to. A little bit more gold, and it looks like there's some stuff tucked away over here that we can access as well. But we're unfortunately running out of time for this episode, so I think we'll finish up there. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you are continuing to enjoy this. Let's just head back to the city very quickly, because we can afford to train up Eric. So we'll pick up next time with Eric's level up. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of the Tower of Time. See you soon.